Hi everyone, welcome back to Guitar Immerse YouTube channel. Alright, today we're going to compare the stock Fender Deluxe M model and cabinet within the quad Cortex. Okay, we're going to compare that to the UAFX Dream pedal. Okay, so on the quad Cortex itself, I selected US Deluxe Vibrato. Okay, and the cap I've selected the US Deluxe Black C12K double O's with 57 and 160 ribbon mic. Okay, pretty much stock settings. Okay, you can see the settings here. I brought down the volume a little bit and reduced the bass and traps. Okay, and on the Dream pedal side, again, the UAFX Dream has 6 different types of cabinet sounds, right? So I basically just selected the one that is closest to the stock sounds of the quad Cortex, and it also happens to be my favorite sound, the Dream. Okay, which is the green light. Okay, on the GB25, which kind of points to the Two-Rock 212 cap within this UAFX Dream pedal. Okay, so I've tried to keep the settings pretty similar on the Dream as well. You can see the volume is low, the output's high, just a slight tad reverb. Okay, bass treble also rolled off a little bit. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to play clips back and forth. I've assigned foot switch G to be the one that toggles the quad Cortex M and cap, and I'll toggle to the FX loop, which has the Dream pedal inside. Okay, so nothing much else is turned on, is just the compressor, reverb, and slight EQ. That's all. Alright, so I'm using the Nash Guitar S63. So here is the quad Cortex stock sound. Here's the Dream. Okay, so just a quick comparison side by side. You can hear that, of course, they are not exactly the same, different mics, different caps, but yeah, I just want to showcase the difference, or rather, how close these sounds can get. And is the UA any better, or is the quad Cortex good enough, right? So that's something that you can decide. Okay, leave in the comments below which one you prefer. Okay, so let's just continue on. I'm just going to put in the 1981 LVL Capture that I did. Okay, and let's see how that sounds and how that reacts with the M as well. Okay, so let's go back to the stock quad Cortex sound with the LVL turn on. Okay, let's try that. Okay, so when you throw on a driver, you can start to hear more of the characteristics of the differences between both pedals. Okay, I think the stock one is a little bit more scoop, right? The Dream 2 Rock Cap is a little bit more body going on. Okay, so just slightly different. Okay, this is still the stock sound. Okay, the 2 Rock. Get a bit more in front, right? A bit more mid. Of course, you can always change the cap and all that. Okay, so we're not trying to say which is better. Okay, but just something for you to hear side by side, so you can kind of make a better decision, right? Okay, let's move on. Okay, let's throw on the Nordvang gravity capture as well. This is the TS10. Okay, so this is back to the stock sound, the TS10. Okay, this is the Dream. Okay, definitely a much darker sound. The stock settings, okay, definitely much darker, a bit more scooped. Okay, once you kick on overdrives, it really the character of the M model really shines. Okay, so there's one good way to kind of tell what's really the character of the M itself. Okay, so let's continue. Let's do some drive. I'm gonna put a bridge pickup right now. Stop. Okay, the Dream. Okay, let's just do some simple triads with dual delay. Okay, that was the Dream, by the way. This is the quad Cortex. Alright, so just for some context, this is a tone junkie capture of the Fender Deluxe as well, so you can hear it. Okay. Okay, this is the Dream. Sure, you can tell that definitely the Dream is so much thinner in terms of sound, right? The tone junkie one has definitely a lot more body going on. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to change the cap. Let's try this. Okay, so I think the first one, the red GB25, I think is closer. Okay, let's throw on the TS10. There's Tone Junkie, and back to the Dream. Tone Junkie's capture. More growl going on. Okay, back to Dream. just to give some context to everything, right? So what we did, again, we compared the stock sounds with the UAFX Dream, all right, using what I did was I used my ears to try to hear, to try to get similar tones, okay? And then at the end, we kind of compared it with the Tone Junkie's Fender Deluxe Capture, right? And I had to change the cabinet on Dream just to get a little bit closer to that sound, okay? So definitely all these are very tweakable, okay? In the UAFX, you kind of limited to 6 sounds, right? But in the Quad Cortex, you are able to change the IRs, you'll be able to use somebody else's captures with different mics and all that. So the flexibility definitely is there. Okay, having played like that side by side, I can come to a conclusion that I think the stock sounds within the Quad Cortex or even the captures does the job equally well as compared to the UAFX Dream pedal. Okay, but I really like how the Dream pedal it's set up. It's so simple, yet you're able to get good sound straight away from the stock settings within the Dream itself. Okay, on top of that, you have the boost and you have the vibrato. So it's a pretty good grab and go amp in the back kind of thing. All right. So you have not tried, get your hands on the UA Dream. Do go and try them. You'll be impressed by the sounds. Okay. So if you like this kind of video, do give us a good thumbs up. Subscribe to our channel and stay tuned for the latest videos. Okay. Take care. God bless. I'll see you real soon. Bye bye.